What are the three key market trends that are impacting on you and your role?
Okay, within my role, it's important that we drive efficiency to our business. So anything related to efficiency is what is clearly impacting what we do. And we believe we see three key elements coming up. First of all, the use of geocode and geofencing. So that is really driving productivity increase into our company and leading to a lot of benefits. Secondly, we see a lot of more use of the mobile internet. So we got 3G coverage in a good number of locations. And that's really driving some good benefits in the sense that we got less data which is stored locally on the scanner, and we can work more with web services. So that's clearly also a great opportunity. And perhaps last not but least, also a lot of companies, and also DHL, we're also looking into service-oriented architecture. So it's clearly the way forward on how architectural items should be designed, and that's also clear, bringing a lot of benefits in terms of services.
What are the top three challenges you're facing in implementing mobility solutions?
Okay. Our top three challenges, the first one is to move away from the current architecture towards a service-oriented architecture platform. And that is posing some problems. On the other hand, what we also have is user-centric approach. I think these are also something we need to bear in mind, that we don't forget why we're doing this. We need to get the optimal user experience to get motivated couriers, which leads also to loyal customers and so on. So I think that's the second part. Last but not least, within the enterprise mobility, as we're moving more to services, those services come at a certain run cost, at a certain OPEX. So what we need to do is take the sum of the total solution and make sure we do control our OPEX as well.
What are you doing to overcome these challenges?
What we're doing to do that, first of all, the user-centric point of view is that we try to actually involve the user from the beginning in the process to make sure this user interface is aligned with their expectations. We test the user interface and we make sure it's as fast and within the expectations of the user. And that's really bringing then the benefits and the acceptance. And we really think that's a good way forward within our company to do so. On the architecture level, there we closely elaborate with the enterprise architects, but really moving towards service-oriented architecture needs to come from the top of the company. So we involve our enterprise architects who are then working with the solution architects within the project, and that's how we get things done, and it's working out really fine.
A key topic that's come up at this year's exchange is device selection, focusing on the developments in smartphone technology versus the more ruggedized devices on the market. What are your thoughts on this?
It's a very good question. It's, I think, a very hot topic these days, the swapping between rugged devices towards smartphones. Within DHL Express, we clearly have selected still rugged device to be our strategic device. We expect that to be that in the future as well. Nevertheless, we see for some market segments that smartphones can be used in the future. We're thinking more about subcontractors who've got already smartphones. They can actually download an app in the future to actually, rather than using our rugged device. So we see clear opportunity, but yet if you look at our market and what we do, we really need the rugged device, which is translated, for instance, like an IP65 is a standard which we need the least.
What's your main takeaway from this year's exchange? What have you learned so far?
Enterprise mobility is growing exponentially. There's a lot of vendors out there. There's a lot of people who want to get involved in the enterprise mobility. I think, as stated during the beginning, when more people get involved, there is a lot of risk as well in managing all of that. So I believe there's a large future out there, and what I've taken away is that I think everybody's working on the same items. We're all looking at geocoding, geofencing. We're all making it into services. Software as a service is a very hot topic. So I believe everybody here is on the same page, and that's very good to see and very good to network.